Hello, welcome to a quick demonstration of a solution wherein when a purchase transaction is created, the supplier will automatically be filled out. So what's happened is that when it comes to the purchase workflow, is that you can have a dimension relationship wherein once an item is selected, then you will be having that um, the supplier will be automatically be created because of the dimension relationship that you set up there, and just proceed with the purchasing. And later on, when you post this or submit for approval, then the supplier at the header will automatically be filled out for you, so a user doesn't need to worry about who the supplier at the onset, but only after selection of the item. Then it will just populate through the line item here and eventually to the header level. So you can proceed with the purchasing workflow. All right, so what you can do with that one is that you can have a smart event that is on the purchase order transaction detail. In this case, I have the commit PR, which is the transaction definition. And let's have a look at the others there. So assuming that we're only looking at the first line of the purchase transaction. So whatever the purchase first line of the purchase transaction value for supplier, and that's what we would be populating to the header level. All right. And the vendor ID, of course, is not actually the vendor ID in here is not empty. All right. And what else do we have here? It's a very simple one, wherein ultimately we would like to copy the vendor or supplier that you have defined here on the first line of the purchase transaction to the header level. All right. And one thing to note though is that it should be asynchronous. So we will wait a bit of, a few seconds maybe just for the supplier record to be populated. So ensure that it's actually tagged as asynchronous, which means that the synchronous smart event here checkbox here remains unchecked. All right. So let's have a look at the item that we'll be using. So I've already created the dimension relationship in there. So I have this SVC supplier is this one. And let's have a look how it actually works. All right. So if I start to create a commit PR, that's the transaction definition that we defined earlier. And let's just put the expiration date there and fill out other details which are necessary. And for the item, I'll just be selecting SVC in there. And location, I have to Um, uh, yep, I have to select 400 and supplier. Okay, so you have to select this supplier. So you will notice that even though if I have a dimension relationship, it's not defaulting. It's all because of the way I defined it. So I have like one entity or one item to multiple suppliers. So filtering will work. As what you can see, you can only select this supplier, but it's not auto filling out because of the dimension relationship that I created. Anyway, so okay, so we have selected the supplier in there, and let's just put the price in here just for our demo purposes. And notice that the supplier is blank for now. So let me just click on post and see what will happen after that. All right, so once it's already there, I have it here as PR 121. So it's actually not defaulting yet. So we have the line and the header level still blank. But let's have a look if I duplicate this one here and see the smart event jobs. All right, still in there. All right, let's refresh this one here if there's any progress at all. Okay, still in queue. All right, so still have that supplier in there. Remember that we defined it as asynchronous, so it's not going to be real time. So it should be scheduled in here as what we can see. It's just queued the smart event job there. All right, it's already gone. Let's have a look. If I refresh this commit PR, so notice I have line level in there and you have supplier blank for now. But if I refresh my screen, there you go. So the value from the line level is actually being copied to the header level. So hopefully this quick demonstration helps, and please assess based on the requirement of your customer. Thank you.